PlayStation ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. You heard what I said. PlayStation ain't dead.
Hello.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know,
yes, it is.
My least favorite
Dude.
part of the show is when I go, hello. I don't know.
That's my favorite part of the
I feel
show.
like it should be like, yo, what up? What's going on? Yeah. That should be
Today is March 16th. It is Stone Cold Creamery Black Austin Day, and because The Rock told you. Is that his tagline? What is it? How's it go?
Because The Rock told you. because The Rock told you. Because Stone Cold said so.
That's Stone Cold, buddy.
I don't know. I'm not a big wrestling guy, but hats off to all you wrestling people who worship at that altar. I understand it's an important day for you. So
It's a big day.
and 6 days ago we had was it Mario Day?
Yeah.
There's one more day till St. Patty's Day, so get started early, guys. Got a little rum and root beer right here. My dirtiest work Yeti, so that the ice don't melt. You're good to go.
Yes. Tomorrow we get to listen to all the people proclaim their Irish heritage and shit. And Sean, how Irish are you?
I am half Irish.
There we go. See, whatever.
Well, I'm a mutt. I'm three different things, but like, yeah. No, I'm half.
Things?
Yeah. No, I'm half Irish and I'm half Irish and half English. Supposedly, I'm somewhat Native American. Somebody must have fucked something up at some point in history, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Shaughnessy. I'm gonna call you Shaughnessy O'Powers for the rest of the night. Oh, there he is. Hey, what's up? How you doing, AJ? Hey, what's up, Weicker? Glad to have you aboard. Tonight on the show we have Return of the Pappas, Michael Pappas, boots on the ground, correspondent for PlayStation Ain't Dead. I love that clip.
That's hilarious.
Yes, last time he was on, he had to jump out mid-show, and but we got him back. Michael Pappas, video game collector, toy collector, host of the Talking Sith. It's a Star Wars podcast. Without further ado, let's bring this guy out. So let's give a big warm PlayStation Ain't Dead welcome to Michael Pappas.
Is that boo or yay? Yay!
Hey!
Hello.
Welcome back, Mike.
Yeah,
Mike,
Top of the morning to you.
You're not supposed to
I'm
clap.
happy to. Jesus, I'm already talking over everybody.
It's okay. We're talking over each other.
I'm disappointed in you, Mike.
Why is that?
Where's the hat, man?
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Did Maria? So my daughter's been wearing it. I don't know if I sent you guys the photo.
Well, it's size for a child, according to James. So.
Yeah.
So it's like small this way. Like
Yeah.
you can't fit a lot of head in there. I don't even have hair, and like
Pause.
I can't even get my ears near it.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
It's like a fresh virgin on prom night, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude,
that was fun though. I mean, I didn't know what to expect. I mean, I knew the guy was going to think I was a little wacky, which was my goal, but I didn't think I was going to walk out of there with a hat because like I ordered it online, and then I think I was texting you guys and like I could literally take this receipt and go to all 10 GameStops in the metropolitan area and get 10 hats, right?
Should have. Been our PlayStation Ain't Dead giveaway and shit.
But I ended up going to GameStop like 2 weeks later, like after I'd already gotten one from like eBay because I refused to go to GameStop that day. And I said, by the way, do you have any of those hats? He's like, oh man, I got a shitload of those hats. Take one, please.
I mean, they're pretty cheaply made, like the quality, you know?
Yeah.
I find it
Yeah,
funny
they
that the tag actually says Square Enix on it too. It's like Square Enix like paid for this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they released like 2 other hats. They have like Back for Blood, the Stranger of Paradise one, and then that one. And they're all kind of this. The Back for Blood probably the best quality out of the 3.
Yeah.
But they're all like cheaply made, like in a sweatshop.
Was that all
Shit.
GameStop too?
Yeah, those are all all GameStop.
James, the kid's got to do something, man.
I don't think the guy
GameStop
would have.
kids.
I don't think the guy would have given it up if it weren't for the power of the press. God bless America.
Yeah, I mean, I went in there heavy with my press badge.
Yeah,
Got a little fedora with the card sticking out of it.
with the Amazon package too was hilarious.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I did the whole like you see why I need a hat. It was actually really cold that day too.
Was that your buddy in the background, or was that just a
No.
random guy?
Random guy. He was loving every minute of it.
Is it Mitch? Give me a hat. No, but anyway.
Yeah.
What- oh man. So Pappas. Sorry, it says Paps.
No, you call me Pappas. I like it.
Ooh.
Everyone's a
Ooh.
Mike.
I like it when you call me Daddy, but I'm not going to ask anyone here to do that.
Hey, Paps.
Paps. Pap McGriddle.
Paps McGriddle.
I'm trying to think. I wouldn't.
My boss calls me Potato for some reason. Because like
Oh.
one day I told him, I'm like, Pappas, like papas fritas, like French fries. So now he's like,
Yeah.
Potato. Hey, Potato. I don't care.
Oh,
He likes
man,
me.
I would punch him in the face.
That's a-
I don't care. I've had way worse bosses, so I'm very grateful if that's the worst.
Yeah.
So you shit in his top drawer in his desk and shit.
Here's a potato for you.
So, for those who don't know you, Michael, your collection. What's in your collection? What do you chase? What are your desires?
Well, I'm a big. I've collected video games since I was a kid. I was growing up. I don't know if I said this on the last time I was on briefly, but I was an only child living in a 1-bedroom apartment attic with my mom, and like she spoiled me. My grandparents spoiled me, and like my games were my best friends, and I always took care of my shit. And I guess that's because I never really learned how to share in the first place. So like my Super Nintendo games that like my favorite games, right? Like Final Fantasy 3 and Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, Link to the Past, like they're complete in the box, but they're the ones that I still have since I was a kid, right?
Mm.
So I never really stopped collecting, and I always had the latest system. I was the kid on the block with a Sega CD. Like I was a kid on the block with a Turbo Graphics, right? My grandparents spoiled the shit out of me.
You and I have the same upbringing. This is great. Must be a Long Island thing.
It's got to be a
It's
long
an
time.
East Coast thing.
And I always took care of my shit. And everybody on the block wanted to borrow my games from me. I was a kid. You go to his house. Street Fighter 2 on Super Nintendo. Like I remember that day after school. My mom didn't understand. There was 20 kids in the house. Passing the 2 controllers around. I was smoking everybody with Chun-Li. So I never really stopped. Video games, I never really stopped. And then once like the JRPG bug really hit me in the 90s, and then working designs with their packaging, the artwork, the foil covers, I was always a little obsessed with the box art, manuals, color manuals, like collecting physical media. It's always been a part. So, when I meet people, they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm a gamer. I play freaking 10 hours of Call of Duty every night. My wife hates me." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "So like, you play any other games?" He's like, "No, I got the Xbox. I just download all the games." And like to me, like, look, that's cool. Like that's.
Yeah.
I'm happy that the hobby's exploded to mainstream, and like there's a core gamer and there's like the casual gamer. But like I've always collected games, so I didn't hop on any bandwagon. I've always collected physical media. I
call them jocks, and I don't associate with those people.
right.
They made fun of me at high school, so I'll make fun of them now. Fuck them.
Yeah, they pretty much are like the usual Madden, GTA, COD jock is what is how I say it. The trifecta.
They keep these companies in the black. So yeah, I guess they do have their place in the ecosystem. So
Yeah,
we can't. 100% shit on all the casual players. Oh, hello,
Thanks,
Steve.
dude.
That's very
Appreciate
nice of you
that.
to say.
That's very
for those,
kind of you.
For those at home or listening on the, what did he say? PlayStation Ain't Dead is the best podcast around, hands down.
It's a true
Oh, yeah.
statement.
True statement. Yeah, you heard it here. Happy
Heard it
316
first.
day, Steve.
It's gonna get better once this rum kicks in.
How very Irish of you, drinking rum.
Yeah.
Any horror stories of when you loan shit out? Does anybody bring your shit back all jacked up?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Lord.
So I got an imported copy of Ark the Lad, like way before the Ark the Lad collection came out, years before. So I think it was like 95 or 96. I went to my local game shop. It was called CPS Games on Depot Road and 158th Street in Flushing. And that's where everybody got the illest shit there. Like they had imports. They had like Sega Saturn from Japan, like before it came out here. Oh no, that was a global launch, the Dreamcast. Anyway, I got Ark the Lad and I was like reading Game Fan and they're like, yeah, like there's a language barrier, but the way that this like turn-based strategy RPG is like you could figure out how to play it without like knowing Japanese. So it's $75 because imports back then were like super expensive. I don't know if you guys remember.
Yeah.
Or if anybody. So I picked that up and I played it. I loved it. That was the first, like, Will, you'll appreciate this. That was the first import I had that had the spine, like the Japanese
the little spine card
copy on it. Right. And I was like, and the fat, the chubby case that you love.
Oh,
So
you're
like,
talking.
This is amazing. Like, the whole package was cool. So anyway, long story short, I lent it out to.
Appa's talking about his chubby again.
Stop.
Yeah.
You know how us
Will loves a
Greeks
chubby.
The man finished his story.
I know. Come on, it's awful.
So I lent it out to John Jonas in the fifth. We were in the 7th grade, going into 8th, and he's got 3 brothers and 2 sisters, and everybody shares the consoles. And I was like, this is a bad idea. He was begging me, and he helped me. He helped me beat Secret of Mana because I got stuck like in the last part. And that summer, like he came over and like he showed me what to do because I didn't have the strategy guide. So I was like, I felt like I owed him, and he was like making me feel guilty. Like, oh, come on, man. Like, So I lent it to him. 2 months later, I'm asking him for it. Like, hey, can I get my Ark the Lad back? Can I get my Ark the Lad back? He's like, yeah, no problem. I'll bring it over next week. Finally, like 5 months later, he brings it back. Case is cracked.
Oh.
Disc looks like he gave a cat catnip, and the disc in like a 4-walled like room by itself, like completely destroyed. And after that, I got kind of stingy with like lending my games out. I lent them out to like my main group of friends that I still have my best friends this day. Like my buddy Donnie, who's watching right now. I used to lend him my Super Nintendo games all the time. And my buddy Breeze, I also used to borrow a lot of games from him. But there was like a small group after that. Like after that, it was like 2 or 3 guys I'd lend my shit to, and then that was it. Then I became like stingy.
Stingy Pappas.
Yeah.
Well, you got that's a lesson you got to learn the hard way.
I was always the asshole. Even my best friends knew at an early age, don't ask me to borrow anything because it ain't happening. I was the asshole.
Well, one of the reasons why I was open to it too is because I was that kid that like wanted to borrow in like 89 or 90, wanted to borrow Dragon Warrior from my buddy Breeze. And like he let me borrow it. And then right when I started playing it, his dad comes knocking on my door asking for the game back because he's like, oh, Johnny wants to play it now. I'm like, he just lent it to me. And like I always had that resentment. So I didn't want to be that guy,
Oh, man.
That was just the parents' way of asking for the damn game back without being like, nah, he wanted to play it. Nah, I want that game back.
Exactly.
And that's those parents that put the kids' initials on every freaking game that we have to deal with and try and get off these days,
So we in on top of video games, I know you are an avid toy collector. So we talked about Transformers briefly. Any other toy lines that you're chasing these days?
Just Funko for Dragon Ball specifically, or Dragon Ball proper. I'm a bigger Star Wars fan than any of these franchises, Transformers, Dragon Ball, and Final Fantasy. I just don't collect Star Wars stuff because Star Wars stuff is vomit. It's Star Wars vomit.
Yeah, I
It's
stopped
played
a long
out.
time ago.
I mean, like Disney, like oversaturated the marketplace, and I was really excited in 2015, and I'm still excited for some things. But if I collected Star Wars, I wouldn't be able to collect anything else financially, for one. And two, I think the quality's really gone down because the surplus of the merch.
Yeah, I stopped
the-
Yeah, I can see that.
hardcore collecting Star Wars probably around like episode 1. I remember standing online at like midnight at Toys R Us to get all the first run figures and all that, which are different because they're all stamped 00000. So they're all
With the
but after that I was done.
Yeah.
with the prequels, fucking Star Wars merchandising really went downhill. I mean, they
Mhm.
tried to repeat the lightning in the bottle that they captured the first time around in the original
Yep.
trilogy, and it just didn't work. Do you guys remember the really buff action figures? Like,
Yeah,
Power of the
those
Force.
were before that. Those are the Power of the Force ones.
Yeah, 95 to 90 to 98 or 97.
Yeah.
I don't know. I grab Boba Fett because I'm a big Boba Fett fan. I grab Boba Fett and he's all fucking yoked out and shit. It's like, no, this isn't for
the
me.
hell is this?
Luke
the
looks
hell?
like
Have
Donkey.
you seen? Speaking
Donkey
of Star
Kong.
Wars, have you seen Dune?
Yeah, I saw it.
Dune 2, you mean?
I saw it the day
Both.
it came out with my cousins.
You see
Okay.
both of them?
Yeah, we went last week. It was awesome.
Yeah,
Really
No,
good.
Hope you got the popcorn bucket. But
Did you get the?
did. And,
Oh,
and
nice.
I made a joke. So like my cousin had it, and I walked into the theater, and they already got it. And like I made a joke where I grabbed it, and I turned around, and I started unbuckling my pants real quick. They were like, "Oh my God." And then I gave it back.
extra butter hold the popcorn. No, but like I feel like that series, that movie, it kind of gives me a feeling of like Star Wars, how Star Wars was. Like visually, it looks amazing. Like I don't know if you guys have seen the movie. Have any of the movies?
I've seen the first one. I have the first new one, but no, I've not seen the second new one.
Yeah, I haven't seen the second one. I've seen the first one. I'm planning on seeing the second one in the theaters, but like I feel like that gives me a Star Wars vibe, which I love. It kind of reminds me of like I've heard the second one kind of gives like a Empire Strikes Back kind of vibe in a way. I don't know, Mike. I don't know if you could since you've seen it, but
yeah, it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. I don't want to spoil it if you haven't read the books, but there's definitely a cliffhanger, right?
I'm sorry, not Empire. Return of the Jedi. That's 5, right? That's 5, right?
No, Return of the Jedi 6. Empire is 5.
Okay.
So Empire is the one with the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
So definitely was a cliffhanger there, but it was awesome. Like it leaves you psyched for the next one, like Empire does, for
Mhm.
sure.
See, I'm not excited to see it at all. I mean, I am a huge fan of the original, and that's just how I am. I watched the remake. I think I fell asleep like fucking a half hour into it. I was like, I had no interest in it.
No, Sean,
like remakes.
this one's all action, dude. Like it's
Yeah.
That's
it's
what I
much
heard.
better. It's much better.
I want Sting, man.
Yeah, like Sting.
Why are you simulcasting?
Yeah, I'm looking for this meme. It's a Dune meme. Give me a minute.
Well, you're double mic'd now.
Yes, I understand. And it sounds like crack. The crack.
Gore saying Dune Part 2 is excellent. That's what I've heard. Heard it's really good.
Well,
All right,
that's
since I
just
can't find this goddamn meme, I'm just going to explain
it to you. This is a verbal explanation of a meme. Do you like Dune 2? I like doing 2 chicks at the same time. Okay, there you go. Can't find the meme. All right, whatever. We got jokes here on the PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. So, Michael, what are you playing now? What's in your console today?
Oh man,
Last.
So Final Fantasy Rebirth 7 Rebirth is in there. Big Final Fantasy is probably in my top 4 or 5 franchises. But I
see the Final Fantasy behind you right now. That little collector's edition.
Yeah, that's the
Pixel
remaster big box collector's
nice.
edition. And so funny story about that real quick, if I can segue a sec. It was 3:00 in the morning when Square Enix Store went live. I'm sure Sean knows this. And
No,
I was sleeping. I was sleeping and forgot. I got to take a shit. And we went out to dinner that night. My stomach was bothering me, and I don't know, something hit me because I was playing with my phone. Like and you know, I was doing my business, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot about that, and it clicked. So I went to the store, and fucking the Switch version was sold out. I was so pissed because I wanted the Switch copy, but PS4 was still available. So I was like, oh fuck it, I'll get the PS4 copy that, you know, isn't going to be as in demand, is going to be easy to find, and like whatever, I don't care. I'll just buy it digitally on Switch. I'll have the physical on PS4. And so it turned out that the PS4 copy was the one that they didn't really print a lot of. I guess they looked at the pre-orders and then they figured out how many they want. I don't know how that happened, but I didn't. Weird. Yeah. But I mean, for $1,500, I got to put a kid through school. I don't think I'm going to open that one right now. I know Sean really enjoyed opening his though.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Dude.
Yeah.
It was an event.
You don't show up to Sean's house because he'll open your pants just because they're unboxing.
No, yeah, I'm playing Rebirth. I've got my Helldivers copy still sealed, and like when I do open it, I plan on playing with you guys.
Yeah.
I have another group of friends that play, but they're on a different schedule, so I'll probably wind up playing with you guys. But like, you know, I got to get through Rebirth, and then I got sidetracked by freaking downloading the console version of a 21-year-old PC game that just came out called Stalker.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That looks good. That looks good.
If you appreciate the jankiness, wonkiness, and the glitchiness of like those early 2000s PC games when they started to find out how to do open world, like even like pre-Morrowind, but it's a first-person shooter that has like weird early survival mechanics.
But didn't they remaster it, or is it's still janky?
It's one of those. It's a remaster, not a remake. So definitely a remaster. It's buggy as hell. It's closed on me like 10 times with the send bug and report to Sony type of thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And it's really glitchy, but in terms of like in the gameplay with like the AI and everything. But I'm enjoying it because I haven't played a game like this in a very long time.
Yeah,
I'm playing a lot more modern stuff, so it's a nice throwback. Because I love the feel of those games. You know,
it's like when I throw like Doom in or something like that. You know, it just brings me right back to the time. You know.
Yeah,
I remember that where I first played Doom was on my PC also, and my cousin ripped it on fucking like 5 discs or whatever. You know,
I remember that. Yeah. the 3.5-inch floppies, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember those. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny you bring up Helldivers too, because James last night he texted our little group chat. He says, "Hey, you guys want to play some Helldivers?" Yeah, sure. Hit us up. Let us know when you're ready. Fucking tumbleweeds after that. James, you need to fucking work on this shit because you're gonna get called out every fucking time on this show. What happened to you?
You guys didn't seem enthusiastic to play, so I was like,
dude, you can't infer tone into a freaking text. You just gotta imagine that we're enthusiastic.
What are you, a chick? That's a chick move, dude.
Yes.
If you read it with a frown, we're gonna sound not into it. But if you smile and read it,
if I said PUBG, you guys would have had a totally different text.
No, stop it. Dude, PUBG's so 2023.
I've been on my PS5 since 6:00 this morning. And usually when I am on, I'm on for a very long time. And I always see James Johnson is online. It never says what he's playing. It never says what you're playing. It just says online. I'm like, oh, he's hiding games from us. He's secreting.
He's just using the
join.
He's using the web browser because that's a private web browser. Nobody
when Will's on, I see he's playing like a Barbie game or something like that.
Oh, whatever, dude. Stop that.
Secret game.
No, what James is playing. He's playing the freaking the previews he's gotten from other companies. His fucking codes that he's gotten and shit. Doesn't want to tell anybody. Can't tell anybody because of whatever. But anyway,
do you have to sign NDAs?
NDA.
What's that?
Huh?
Do you have to sign NDAs, like non-disclosure agreements, like when you get the?
You have to, like, if depending on when the game releases. So if a game's like not out yet, you can't release it until their NDA.
What's the term? Embargo.
Yeah.
Game has an embargo on it. You can't talk or whatever about it until X date. How many consoles?
I watched your new video for RZ. That's that limited run game coming out.
Yeah,
right?
I think it would be cool if you could play with that controller, man. I think it would be kind of crazy. It's too bad it's only for PC, but
No, it's for Switch and PC.
oh, for Switch. Oh, I'm sorry, Switch,
Yeah.
because you can do the USB. Yeah,
I have two of them on order.
of course you do.
Mhm.
I needed the pink one and the gray.
Michael, what consoles do you have on deck, ready to go, ready to play at a moment's notice?
All of them,
All of them.
except for Jaguar and anything pre-NES. So like Atari, I don't really bother with because I was too young. I was 3. I had an Atari 2600, but like my gaming journey started with NES.
Yeah, Atari. But you're chewing on the freaking console or on the tapes or the cartridge. We called them tapes, Atari tapes back in the day. Yeah,
and no Neo Geo, no Jaguar. No, actually, no, I'm wrong. No Xbox or OG Xbox, no Xbox 360 yet. But I'm planning on adding those to the system here. That I have set up.
You got to walk me through this because we were chatting the other day and you shared this newfangled device. Sean asked, "How does it compare to the retro tank?" But how much shit you got hooked up into this one TV?
Yeah. Can you guys hear me? Because I switched
Yeah,
my mic.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
He's
So,
boots on the ground. Boots on the ground.
Boots on the
walking.
ground.
Hey, Mike Pappas, Boots on the Ground, PlayStation 8 Dead Podcast. How you doing?
These boots are made for walking. Let's go.
So behind me are a bunch of switch boxes. Okay, these are monoprice 8-port 1080p switch boxes that are like industrial grade.
Yeah.
Like they're for, you'd use them at convention halls or like, office buildings where you want to either have a lot of HDMI out or HDMI in. So they're not really for consumer use, but
I'm talking about like a Best Buy or something or a place that has like a lot of like TVs and things like that.
Yeah, like an
Oh,
IT department for a corporation would probably use these. And so they're not really consumer based, but they're made like they're not very practical, but they're made to like very sturdy, like industrial, if that makes sense.
So what you're saying is you stole it from your office.
Yeah.
I
I
learned about them from my IT department. So I actually have 3 8-ports. There's one there, and one there. So there's 3. The one on the left and the one on the right this one has 8 consoles, that one has 8 consoles. The one in the middle is actually just daisy chaining the other 2, and I leave a few spots open for like testing stuff, and then if I get anything extra, if I start adding. So it's actually daisy chained between the 2. And then when we moved in and I had the basement as the man cave, I had an electrician come that I know very well personally and help me snake freaking 25-foot HDMI wires into the walls, into the shelves that you see over there.
That looks nice.
And over here, along with the power cords. And, we were in that wall for 2 months, getting everything snaked appropriately, making sure that there wouldn't be any RF interference or like anything that would puncture any of the wires.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a friend who's he's a carpenter / contractor, and he also has like a sick hobby like we do. He collects toys as well, and he made a woodworking shop in his garage. So he's like, I'll build your shelves for you. I have an idea. Why don't we do these floating shelves for all your consoles? So I was like, what do you mean? So he made me a prototype of one of these shelves.
Yeah, sick.
And it
They're
was
all hooked
freaking
up.
awesome. So you could see like the wires in the wall there on the PlayStation. See the PS3 down here, I think.
I see your game preservation device on that PS1. Very nice.
Yeah, this game preservation. Meanwhile, I still prefer to play discs. And then you can see like on the low shelf, we've got PS4s in the wall, PS5, a bunch of this like TurboGrafx stuff.
Is that a Frankenstein PS3? No,
Where?
that's a PS5. Oh no, you just got
it's a PS5 with the blue clear plates that I got off.
No, it's the vent on top of it is throwing me off.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
It's a clear plate there, eh?
Yeah, I was gonna paint that black. I was thinking about it. But
I see a red door.
yeah, and then over here is like Sega. You can see the Dreamcast is all connected. That's an HDMI modded Dreamcast.
Nice.
With like with an optical disc emulator.
Okay.
And then the Saturn, the same type of thing here. And then I collected multiple versions of the consoles. So I've got multiple shelves of the same consoles.
Are they all hooked up?
No. So only these shelves are wired. And this little CDX is wired because it's just cool.
The
That's
CDX
cool.
is
And then
dope.
Nintendo's down here, minus NES and Super Nintendo.
I see you got all the Printer Boy covers.
Yes. Yeah, he's great. He does great stuff, although
It
he
takes
had
forever to get stuff, but it is.
well, because he's in Mexico.
I know.
And now he has a distributor in the States, but I think it just created an extra step, to be honest. And then what else? So yeah, like how do I get all these to HDMI? Well, there's different ways, right? Like the Dreamcast I mentioned is modded, but the PlayStation, I'm just using a pound cable, the regular PS1. PS2, I've got the components running into a FrameMeister, which is like the old upscaler.
Mhm.
I have another upscaler that you guys may have heard of called the OSSC, which is an open
Yes.
open
Source something.
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So that's got the Wii. That's got the Wii with component, Nintendo component, and it's also got the Genesis running a SCART into it
Okay.
because I heard that RGB is good for that.
Yeah.
And then what I was showing Will the other day that just came out is two products came to market in the past 6 weeks. The Retro Tink guy, Mike, whatever, he came out with his 4K version of an upscaler that has component in, SCART, and S video, and I think composite. But I already spent all this money and all this time making sure that all this shit is HDMI already. So I needed an upscale answer that was just HDMI in, HDMI out, that was going to just upscale to 4K, whatever I threw at it. So this company, Pixel FX, where is it? Right here. They came out with this thing. It's called the Morph 4K. And all this thing is HDMI in and HDMI out. And it has a full interface for like scan lines and all the bells and whistles of what you'd get out of an upscaler, but can output to 4K.
Okay, that's great.
And so it's just simple. It's just very simple. I don't need the SCART and the composite and the component. So I daisy chain this fucking thing after all the switch boxes, and then it's the last thing that all the consoles touch before the TV kicks on.
Gotcha.
But I had another conundrum. I couldn't run the signals for. Well, it's a whole other thing. I'm not even going to get into that. But I've all the 4K stuff, like the PS5, the Xbox Series X, and like my Amazon Fire Cube and stuff. That's not going through the switchers. That's going through like a separate 4K switcher to a separate HDMI port in the TV. So I keep the 1080p and down stuff I want to upscale on one lane, one channel, and the 4K stuff is on a completely separate channel. Because when you start mixing HDMI 2.1 with HDMI 1.4 or whatever, you get all kinds of crazy glitches and shit.
Jesus.
I hope that was helpful.
Crazy,
yeah, well,
dude.
thanks for letting me know how fucking much I suck.
It's much more organized than mine. Yeah, I'm running two retro tanks, like one's component and one's composite, into two switch boxes going into two HDMI ports. So
yeah, we all have to step up our game. We're all like,
I've had that.
I got an adapter that came with my TV to hook up my PS2.
I've had that 8 switcher like in my Amazon like shopping cart for like 2 years now, and I just can't pull the trigger on it. It's like $300, man. That's like,
Save for later.
Well, the first year I was here, there was just there was holes in the wall and wires everywhere. So it was like I had a vision, and I'm like, one day this vision will be done. Like this taught me patience, which I never learned. Like this whole project.
So how long is this this whole setup been working? How long has it been from start to finish?
Well, I started in 2019, and I'd say like, I mean, I'll never call it finished ever, but I'll say, well, I got to a place where that I was happy with it, maybe like a year and a half ago or a year ago. So almost 5 years, almost.
Yeah, I think that's about the time I met you, because like you had just finished the shelves, and the first time I saw you, you were like, yeah. Look, check out my shelves. I just got these done.
Oh yeah, I was showing Tristan, and you were there, and I was so enthusiastic to show everybody.
You're scrolling straight past the baby pictures right to the shelves. Look at my shelves.
No baby yet. Then thank you.
I literally know. I literally known the guy for like a half an hour, and he's like, "Show me his shelves." You know.
Well, listen, dude, it's not every day you meet somebody from Greenport that's in there for a GameCube converter. You know, so I was like, "Oh, this guy, I knew who you were before even meeting you."
Right.
Yeah, it's like it's like the gangsters say, like recognizes like. So whenever we see one of our own out in the wild, we're like, oh, well, look at this. Then we start, then the flexing starts and shit. Oh, well, look at this. Oh, well, look at this. I love the flex, dude. The whole reason I'm on Facebook, the whole reason I do this show, the whole fucking, all of this, I just like the flex. I like to flex. I like to see the flex. I like oiled men. I'm sorry. I like
oiled men. Oiled men.
Yeah, you know, well-oiled men flexing. You know, it's a joke. It's a bodybuilding joke, but you would know that if you worked out. Also. If you worked out, James.
I actually don't like to flex. I like to find people that have the same interests as me and that appreciate like what I like and what I'm doing, and like. And also to give advice, right? Like what I've learned, I want to kind of pass on, and like how I do shit.
Come on,
and I want
Pappas,
to take that from somebody else too. You know,
you like to flex a little bit because I'm enjoying you
flexing.
Well,
you guys are like, I consider you guys like my friends now. So if I flex to my friends. I'm not on the internet like, you know, with a pending invite to a group trying to post.
Well, do me a favor, dude. Just take pictures of everything, send them to me. And I'll pretend they're mine and just flex for you on the internet, okay? You can flex vicariously through me. You know, I'm here for you.
I think your game collection is way more impressive than mine.
Though. Oh, stop it! Mine's hodgepodge. Stop it,
Mike. Quick question. So, house is on fire. Which console are you taking?
Oh man,
you can only grab one.
I'll be right back, gentlemen.
That's a tough question.
Are you even grabbing a console? Are you grabbing a toy?
Yeah, I'd probably grab my Sean's gonna love this. I'd probably grab my Lunar that's sealed, that's graded. Okay. Just from like a valuables perspective, like just thinking about what I can make a return on to like start from scratch again, and I can grab. No, a console though. I'm just trying to think about which one I put the most money into.
You were talking Lunar for PS1?
Yeah, no, for Sega CD.
Oh, okay. Sega CD, okay.
Yeah, so that was the original Working Designs launch, and then they remastered them for PS1 a little bit later.
Yeah, they're graded?
Yeah. I don't know if you saw it, but I posted it in the group the other day. When we were fighting about graded games.
I was just trying to piss all you guys off. Anything they said, I just came back with the most negative thing possible I could say about grading, and then I was like, I'm going to bed. See you later. I just left them hanging.
Yeah, he was being a troll. I was trying to say like that I agree with his points, but like if there's a game I'm passionate about and I already have like multiple open copies, if I can get a sealed one, I'll grade it from a preservation. And he's like, "You're full of shit."
Shit starter then leaves the group.
Yeah, that's all I did. That was my whole intent. Well, it was when I was waiting for you to get like ask us to play Helldivers, and I was getting mad and bored. So it was like 10 o'clock last night, you know.
Well, next time I will ask. I will let you guys know when I'm on.
You know what else?
Properly say no.
James, you know what else I would grab? I'm going to show you. Hold on.
All right.
Bring the Lunar out. Show the Lunar.
I will, yeah. I'd probably grab these three.
Okay, you got the king of pop on the side there. I see you. Okay.
I grabbed these three. I grabbed this. Oh yeah, I'm a big Michael Jackson fan.
There
So
you
this
go.
guy,
That is beautiful.
it is really pretty. I would grab this guy.
Very nice. Chrono
And
Trigger.
and I would grab this guy. So those would be my
Final
three.
Fantasy 3. Very
So, like
nice.
these would be the three that I pretty much.
Were those when you had those? Were those from a kid, or did you get those when you got older?
So these two are mine from,
Very
92,
cool.
93, 90,
Nice.
95, 92, 95.
That's great.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So, question. Kind of getting into some new stuff here, but there's been leaks about a PS5 Pro coming out this year. How do you guys feel about that? Do you think we need a PS5 Pro at this point? Do you think, yeah, hell yeah, or what do you guys think of? Your thoughts on that?
I don't think we need one.
Yeah.
Will I buy one? Yes. You know, I was when I was at the GameStop like a week ago or so, and I had just gotten like a couple hours. It was like the day before the podcast or something, and I had just started Rebirth, and I think I said it on the show last week. You know, I was finding it hard to get into it because I kept getting distracted, and it's a very slow game in the beginning. But what was bothering me, it seemed like it had like frame drops and shit. And I brought it up to the guy at GameStop. He's like, "Oh yeah, because we definitely need the PS5 Pro." And I just told him flat. I said, "No, we don't need a fucking PS5 Pro."
No, yeah.
I said they need to fucking put a fucking fix in the goddamn thing. Fucking make the game run properly on day one. I mean, Jesus Christ, you know, we don't need. Like, there's only been one console generation that's had pros. Okay,
Yeah.
and now everybody expects that it's supposed to be a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, and the whole reason for the Pro is because 4K television started selling quickly.
Right.
You know, like they became more popular, so they had to upgrade. I mean, I guess Sony's just hoping that everyone's going to run out and buy an 8K television now. So, you know, which will validate it.
I don't think it's about the 8K. I think it's about the sacrifices that we have to make, or the choices that we have to make, that with these limitations on performance or cinema, and the 60 FPS to 30 FPS drop. And then, you know, to Sean's point, playing Rebirth in performance mode, I can't go down under 60 FPS now. I just can't.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, Cloud's face half the time looks like my daughter drew it, like from afar, unless it's up close. It's really blurry, and I've made that sacrifice to performance mode before, like in Elden Ring and a few other games, and I was like, okay, I can do this. Like that, the quality, the what's that word? The fidelity, right? Like the fidelity, like the fidelity loss doesn't bother me that much. But like with Rebirth, it's really noticeable. And I'm hearing some like really bad stuff about like Rise of the Ronin, like saying that like it can barely hit 60 FPS in performance mode. So as developers are like trying to crank out as much juice as they can out of the PS5 on its fourth year, like it makes, if we have to make these sacrifices now, a year from now, it's only going to be worse. So yeah, like why not? I mean, listen, we get new phones every 12 months. Other technologies get upgraded every 3 to 6.
6,
so, I mean, if you look at when the PS4 Pro came out to like when the PS4 launched in 2013, we got the Pro in 2016, like, or 26. Yeah, I think so. Like 3 years. So we're on pace. And all these rumors, Xbox is going to go right to next gen. I guarantee you, if Xbox goes right to next gen, it may be a little bit better than this PS5 Pro. It's because they're talking some crazy teraflops upgrade that
teraflops.
I don't know much about that shit.
But like I saw rumors today, it's like the Pro is supposed to have like 3 times better graphics, this, that, blah, 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 blah. But what nobody talks about is like the game manufacturers, no matter how powerful the hardware is, they still have to produce for the game
exactly. Yeah.
So how much better of a jump are you actually going to get? You're not. You might get faster, more steady frame rate, this and that, but it's not going to be 3 times. And if the Xbox jumps to next generation, well, who's going to make games for them if they can't sell them cross-platform on PS5 also? Not many. They've only come out with like what 3 games themselves.
You know, what would be rad if they came out with like PS5 Pro optimized games. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they could put all their chips in a Bethesda. They could they could say like Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be exclusive to the new Xbox for 2 months and then go on PC, or they could they have ammunition if they want to use it, but they're going to have to like invest, put all their chips into like a few plays like that. Like they already screwed it up with Halo Infinite, so
But Will, back to what you said, I mean, isn't that kind of where we are right now? I mean, they still make PS4 games that are optimized on the PS5. So the only way that like they could actually cut bait and make better looking games, better frame rate, is to just cut ties and do PS6, because they're like obligated to make PS5 games for the original console and the Pro. And that means anyone that has the original console, if they're beefing them up so much for the Pro, they're going to run like complete shit on the first one, and they're probably going to get sued or something.
I don't know. I like new tech. I mean, I'll probably get a Pro maybe 2 years after it comes out, but
I'll get it on launch. But I mean,
yeah, of course you will.
It is what it is.
We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. Day one,
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Listen, if I could play Rebirth at 60 frames per second with like the fidelity of the cinema mode, you could have my money.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael, the other night I threw on Captain America on the PS3, and I'd never played it, so I was playing it. And the game's fun, I love it, but I mean janky and all hell, and frame rate really doesn't bother me sometimes. But I'm in the middle of playing Rebirth, and then I went to Captain America. That thing was getting me so fucking dizzy, and like I had to like turn it off. Like my eyes were vibrating. It was like
eyes were vibrating.
That was the heroin kicking in.
No, he's got too much meat on his bones to do heroin.
I'm a happy boy.
I take it while I was gone, you guys got into the news, the talking points. I want to bring up another one here on the list. World Video Game Hall of Fame nominees. So, Asteroids, Elite. I never heard of this game. Guitar Hero, Metroid, Myst, Neopets, Resident Evil, Sim City, Konami's Tokimeki Memorial. I guess it's some sort of dating sim. I guess it revolutionized dating sims. So I don't know. Tony Hawk Pro Skater, Ultima, and you don't know Jack.
Is this like
they pick the winner or like nominees or what?
Is this new Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I never heard of the. I never heard of the Video Game Hall of Fame before I found this article, but no, I guess it's been around for a minute. But these
and
are
they're just getting around to asteroids. I mean, I don't.
I don't know, dude.
Well, maybe it's new, and they're doing like 10 or 20 inductees a year. Like they just started.
Well, the ones I listed, the games I listed, they're a public's choice, right? So everybody votes on these. And the top 3 of these get put into the nominations, with the other ones picked out by the video game experts of the Video Game Hall of Fame
committee or whatever.
Yeah, some committee. I don't know who put them in charge and why they didn't call me, because motherfucker, don't you recognize?
Probably owned by VGP.
Who? Never heard of them. But no, for my money, I would say Guitar Hero, Resident Evil definitely, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 if I had to pick 3.
Yeah, that would be my 3 too. My 3 as well.
Well, it's just the Guitar Hero. You can't deny it's.
If something like Asteroids isn't in yet, that would probably have to be the first one to go in, I would think. So.
Oh, you're just holding on to those 20. You love that 2600, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, it's good. I used to play Asteroids on the 2600. I destroy every asteroid until there was one little one left, and then I point my ship in one direction and hit thrust and just go.
I have my
screen until I fucking ran into it.
I have my Centipede arcade one up. I play that thing fucking like every day, man. That's great.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
It's it's actually been in my kitchen like unplugged for the past 6 months. I have no room for
dried macaroni. On it.
Macaroni stuck to the screen. All right, let's see what else we got here in the news. Oh yeah, this one's fun. People are reporting Sony digital games are disappearing from their console libraries. This story originally started on Reddit, and people were like 50 people. It only affected 50 people at the time, but it came up on Facebook, which is my neck of the woods. And well, let me just read to you this Facebook post. Oh shit, I can't read it; it's too small. But this guy basically he's saying Tokyo Jungle disappeared from his console, as well as Ni no Kuni 1, which he had digitally. They disappeared. They're gone. He said he did the update 4.91 on PS3, and then poof, his games are gone. Now, 50 people affecting 50 people. It's not that many people.
No,
but I don't know. I think it's. I don't think it's because everyone else is like, my shit's still there. What the fuck's wrong with you? Everyone in the comments, I still got my stuff. What's wrong with you? So I think it is. It's hitting people at random. So check your shit, guys. You may have some missing shit. If you
was
want
he in
to,
the States? Do you know? Like, was it certain regions at all? Do you know?
I don't know. It didn't say it. I don't have his name on here either.
I just did my update like 2 days ago, and I checked. I don't have a big digital library, but the only one I was concerned about was Castle of Illusion, and that was still there. So
I have a decent digital library. Because when I first got the PS3, I was like, oh shit, digital games. This is fucking great. This is convenient. Now I know the evil that is digital games, and then I don't really own my games. If I can, whatever.
Yep.
It is. It's not. I'm making light, but no, it is true. And I would be fucking devastated if my digital games disappeared because I don't know. Such a formative period of my time with these digital games. If my Monopoly mini game goes missing, I'm through the roof.
Monopoly go.
No, it's a straight Monopoly. Monopoly games. I love Monopoly. I used to play a lot when I was a kid, but if my Monopoly game went away, I'd be upset. But yeah, Pain, if that went away, I would be upset. Even though I have it physical. A lot of games.
Still haven't sold it, huh?
No, well, no, what? It's still available on Mercari, $123.99.
Yeah.
So if you're interested,
I sent you an offer.
Yeah. No, you didn't. Oh, if you had, I would have fucking gladfully said decline. No, but no one's bought my overpriced Pain game yet. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this is strictly limited games. Is they got some shenanigans going up. I guess they're they're not allowing people to cancel their orders. There seems to have been, because they've been dragging their fucking feet on too much shit lately, and they're like, no, we're not going to cancel your orders. Fucking, they used to be like, yeah, sure, you want to cancel it, fine. But now they're like, nope, you can't. But for your troubles, here's a €5 discount.
That's crazy.
But thank you, Sean, for that code. I will be
Appreciate that, Sean.
You're welcome.
Nah, there's crazy because like Vesper is one of them. Vesper Zero Light. They had like a collector's edition of that, and I got this. I just got the standard edition, but like the collector's edition hasn't even shipped out yet. This is like maybe a year or so ago.
Yeah,
I'm like, what's going on? Like, I don't understand that's the issue with some of these game companies, man. Like,
I stopped ordering collector's editions from them a long time ago because I waited 2 years for the Space Invaders collector's edition for the Switch, and by that time it was already out at retail. It was you could get it anywhere because in games is with Strictly Limited, and they put the games out also. I mean I said, all right, enough of that shit. I'll just order the regular editions, and I haven't had any problems with them. But yeah, as of lately, I stopped pre-ordering from them, and like I just waited for them to be released, and then if I order from them, they come in like a week or whatnot.
If you notice too, like I don't know if you noticed, but like the gauge on the, you know how it shows like how much stock they have left. It doesn't change a lot. So like it's 1,000 copies, but that shit ain't going down quick at all. It's like it's crazy.
Not at all. I mean, I think I have like 4 or 5 pre-orders going back. What did I show you? Like since last April. And one of them is that Irem box set for the PS5. The Shmup collection. I mean, for that, it's Volume 1's already out in Japan, or it's coming out in Japan real soon. Volume 2 is coming right out afterwards. Why is it going to be 2027 by the time the whole box set comes out? Strictly limited. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ.
I know.
Michael, do you ever pre-order shit?
Yeah, mainly like, I mean, Square Enix, most of their pre-orders for like the RPG stuff, and then Limited Run is really the only other like third party I do. I'm trying to think. Sean, what was that company that had those shmups that were? Oh, and was it I Am 8-Bit? I think. Raytheon. Was it?
No, that's NG Dev Team.
NG Dev Team. So that's like the only other one because I'm a shmup guy too. But like Strictly Limited, I never messed with because like I came into the LRG game a little late, and everybody was talking shit even 2 or 3 years ago how bad Strictly Limited was. And I never messed with any like the other like physical third party like specialty retailers from Europe or whatever. So really just LRG. And even them, like I kind of stopped a lot unless there's like something that is like an old RPG that's getting a remaster on physical, like the Persona 4 Golden for Switch or PS4. So there's a few I'm waiting on, but I've really slowed down.
You're not getting all the Chemco RPGs from
No, I don't like D-list. I don't do D-list. Like
D-list.
Premium Games is another one. I know they released I think it was last May. They announced their PS5 copy. The shit hasn't came out yet. Like, what's going on there too? Like, it's coming up on a year. All of them, yeah.
It's Strictly Limited,
and they are responsive. Like, you can even Facebook message Jonathan Papa, whatever his name is. He's the guy on their podcast, and like, they have a Nintendo podcast. It's not called Premium. But like with Super Blood Hockey, like mine came like really late, and he was like messaging me on Facebook. So at least you could talk to somebody like without having to dial a phone number, like and trying or emailing into freaking the vapor sphere of
I mean, I have every one of their Switch releases, and everything has come out like basically when they said it would come out. I think they did release a statement about the PlayStation stuff that they didn't anticipate the
demand,
not the demand, the pressing procedure, the process because they're used to the Switch process, and it took a little longer and this and that, and
because they were mainly Switch before, right? Before they got
they're only Switch, So there's 3 releases for PlayStation coming out, and I think 2 of them are PS5 and 2 are PS4. Something like that.
Yeah, no, one was PS5 and then the rest were PS4.
Okay.
Is Strictly Limited? Are they out of Germany?
I think so. Yeah.
No. Oh, Strictly Limited. Yeah.
They can get their fucking trains to run on time, but they can't fucking.
Which is the one that went out of business recently?
Huh?
You talking about Special Reserve?
Special Reserve. That's it.
Yeah.
They're out of business, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're not out of business.
Yeah, not out of business. But,
they're still putting games out, but it's all under Devolver now. Yeah. So they're not going to do like the limited stuff. It's all going to retail.
All right. Well, next in the news, this is Jamie Parks. Jamie Parks, admin of several of the PlayStation Ain't Dead groups, member of the Lego Dick Builders. He had a birthday recently, so happy birthday to Jamie Parks.
Happy birthday, Jamie!
Birthday.
Yes, Nana Parks got him an Xbox controller cake. Oh, look, it's nut free. I got your nut right there. He had to, unfortunately, he had to return the cake because stick drift.
Because I was gonna say at least because you didn't want nut on it or what? Do you want a nut
no,
on it, or what?
everybody wants nut, dude. Come on, let's go. Unless he has a nut allergy. But I know Jamie Parks, and Jamie, you have no nut allergy. Happy birthday, Jamie. While we're at it, Terry Jones, also admin of several PlayStation Ain't Dead groups, as well as a member of the Lego Dick Builders. Well, he got Jamie a birthday gift.
Oh,
He sent him several gifts, and he has taken dick pics. Cause I like to draw little penises on packages I send out to people who buy from me, Sean. For some reason, I'm guessing they're scratching out the dicks on your end, Sean. But
yes, they
not
are.
to be outdone, Mr. Parks sent the dick pics inside, and these are legitimate dick pics. So there you go.
Oh my god!
We're not having what the hell today, but what the hell? This is close enough.
What the hell?
I could
I
tell
like how
you.
you didn't blur the top one out. You know,
What are you talking about? Wait, there's a top one? I don't.
Oh
Oh,
my
shit! God damn it! I didn't even see that.
Oh my gosh! Oh wow!
Oh, I think
We're getting canceled here.
my ears are turning red. You can't. My ears are getting hot, dude. Oh, I didn't know there was a dick on top. I didn't see it.
Oh my god!
No, that was the Little Mermaid poster. That's what that was.
The little
The
sperm.
surf's
babe.
up. The surf. Yeah.
Anyway, happy birthday, Jamie.
Goodness.
All right. What?
Oh,
Speaking of dicks,
Did you?
I'm speechless right now.
Steve,
Oh my
Second
gosh.
Steve says I have dick ray vision. I found it like Waldo.
Dick Ray Vision.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Every time. No, that's a story I'll tell another time. Anyway.
AJ, did that come up clear for you when Will put that up on there?
EJ, AJ, you can see through the pixels. All right, let's see what else we got in the news. Dead by Daylight voice actor demands reparations, accuses developer Behavior Interactive of tricking him into voicing a stereotype. So let me give you a little background here. Voice actor works for Dead by Daylight. They don't tell him anything about the freaking character, nothing about it. And then all of a sudden, the character gets dropped. The character is known as, here it is, the Unknown. All right. So this is the character. Dead by Daylight, you get to play as murderers or freaking survivors, I guess, and you run around and you're trying to get away from the murderer. And this is the murderer. But this trans actor says, no. They're doing it to bust my balls. I guess the skins can appear as a woman or a man, depending on how you choose. So this person wants reparations, but after screaming for reparations, after fucking rattling the alarm bells, they flipped the script and they deleted the original account, of course, along with the original tweets. And now they're saying, these guys are good guys. I'm just mad because they didn't communicate with me what the character was going to look like. So they changed their tune immediately. I'm guessing at some point, someone reminded the voice actor of what's in their contract, and or they got paid off, because one minute they're like, it's transphobia, blah, blah, blah. And the next minute is like, no, they just didn't tell me, and that's the only reason I was pissed. But my girlfriend was filling me, because my girlfriend's an avid Dead by Daylight player, and she filled me in. Basically, this character, what it does, it lures you into the woods by mimicking a voice of someone you know, murders you, and then takes on the appearance of the last person they murdered. So it might be an alien, might be I don't know.
I just find it hilarious that they never called for the character to be taken out, and all they were crying for was, "I want money. Give me money. Give me money. Give me money. I'm offended." That's all I cared. That's what I thought the
I
whole
just
story
think
was
you're in the
funny
game.
about.
Like you're in the game
Uh,
now. I mean, what? Who cares if who I'm voicing?
Yeah,
I'm in the game.
you're
You pay me, and
you're
then
yeah, your job is to voice act video game
yeah,
characters. I mean, they voice act these characters long before the characters are probably even made. I mean, it's not their right to know what the character looks like in the first place, you
Right.
know. And the company itself is a very like woke company or
No.
inclusive company. You know, they're known to be. So they weren't bashing the person at
Are-
all.
They didn't.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no Sweet Baby Incorporated detected here. These guys don't. These guys did not call in the cavalry to consult on this. There's I don't know. I honestly think that either they were paid off or they fucking or a lawyer said, "Hey, hold on now, you're fucking up. You better do this."
They're
this,
probably
that, and the
quietly
other."
paid off because that's all they wanted. They don't care about the rights of anything. All they want is money for themselves after they cry and bitch and moan. That's
Yeah. Money makes the world go round.
yeah. I
But,
mean, even Weicker even kind of said something about remember the whole Bayonetta thing when that happened.
Yeah, same
He was
thing.
supposed to boycott everybody because she only got paid $10K. And then evidence showed that she was paid more, and now she has
I
no
remember
job.
this.
So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, yep,
Yeah, they. Oh, yeah. Well, voice acting.
backfire.
Greedy
I don't
son
know.
of bitches.
You know, I don't know
It's not a-
if I did a voice acting job and then they wouldn't tell me what the character was and the character came out looking like a bad caricature of myself, I'd be fucking pissed too. But you know, it is what it is.
So you're saying this person looks like the character because you know,
I have no
that would
clue
be
what the
pretty
person
hideous,
looks like.
too. No, and who would? Who actually even knows voice characters' fucking names in the first place? Nobody. You know. So.
Fuck you. You're a voice actor. Nobody cares about who you are.
Exactly.
I just wish they made the unknown character look like the character from
I
The
don't
Willy
know. I
Wonka
think-
thing?
from Willy Wonka. Yeah, Trap House. That was crazy.
You see the
I
footage
think
of that? That was ridiculous.
the unknown. It's a
Unknown.
fucking weak ass name. If I can.
The unknown.
It's like it's like naming something that's like it's like The Thing. I think it's a fucking weak ass name. Great,
Yeah.
great movie. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but it's a
The
terrible
Thing.
name. They should have named it something else, like
Yeah.
the Golly Whomper. I would have fucking go watch the Golly Whomper as much as I
Mike,
watched The
Will,
Thing.
did you guys like hear about that Willy Wonka thing that happened like in?
I don't know what you guys
Yeah.
are talking about with this trap house
The
bullshit.
unknown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't in England. It was like in Ireland or Scotland or something. They a bunch of people put on a Willy Wonka extravaganza, and they used all like AI images to promote the thing. And they bring your family and friends and all this other stuff. And literally, it was like everyone got there, and it was like bed sheets on the wall and like homemade tents and really bad acting. There was no chocolate. All the kids got one jelly bean.
No, yeah, I was like, well, like one jelly.
and like a quarter of a cup of lemonade. And then they changed. They made the whole script was done by AI also. And they had like a character named the Unknown, and he'd pop out of a closet and be like, "I'm the Unknown. I live in the walls," and it was scaring kids, and kids were crying, and there was a big riot outside. Basically,
There was yeah, they made it look like it was gonna be this magical place, but this is one of the Oompa Loompas that from the event, and it went crazy.
yeah, it looked like a meth lab. That was it.
Yeah,
That is a meth lab, dude. What the hell are you talking?
yeah. Oh my gosh.
And that picture's in 4K too, so
Yeah.
they look like that naturally.
Here's the
I'll be
picture
right-
of the unknown here. Yeah. Here's the.
What a fucking crazy story. All you kids get one jelly bean.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Did you hear about that, Mike?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
My wife told me about it, and then I watched a video of the unknown coming out with a silver mask, scaring kids. And
I heard
Yeah.
I heard somewhere that somebody actually wants to make like a real movie now. Like
That's what I heard too.
It's
Yep.
based around this unknown guy.
yeah,
I don't know if it's gonna pop up here.
Oh, you're looking for it?
Yeah, I got it. Here we go.
It's like one of these masks you get in Party City around Halloween, like a random, scary, like weird
It's
mask. You know.
insane. I saw an interview with the
Yeah.
look-
Yeah, it's like scaring kids. Like the videos, like kids like popping behind a mirror. Oh, that's crazy.
he looks like he should be in some 70s prog rock video.
Yeah, with that hair.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I saw an interview with the guy that had to play Willy Wonka, and he said, I just went there for a job and they handed me a script the day before. And I could tell it was totally AI made, like it made no sense. And I had to like memorize this crap. I had 24 hours to memorize this. Fucking crazy.
So
What
did
other-
you guys
What other game stuff we got going on?
so did you guys hear about the whole IGN and Resident Evil 5 debacle?
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
Well,
Today, huh?
I saw something that IGN said that Resident Evil 5 can't be remade because it's too like crazy of a game. That's all. I don't know anything else.
No, they said it's racist because it takes place in Africa.
Oh,
Why?
he's talking about.
How is that racist?
No, it's just
I have no idea.
the depiction of Africans.
2024.
I started Resident Evil 5 a couple days ago, and have you seen Black Hawk Down?
Yeah.
That's how they represented the Africans in this video game. Just fucking, people in a dirty town, just fucking angry and just being crazy.
And is that
I don't
not a
know.
real thing in Africa? I mean,
I don't know. I've
right
never
down
been.
towns. I mean, whatever. It is what it is. It's not a
Yeah.
racist game.
I don't think it's a racist game, but I'm thinking like, we didn't think it was racist when it came out in whatever year it came out. Like, why all of a sudden now? Just make the game. We're not
And
looking
I
at
think-
it trying to be.
Shit has shifted, James. Where have you been, man?
I
think-
know, but shit, that shit gotta be over with.
I think IGN gave it a 9 out of 10 at the time too. That's
Like
what I believe.
2007, I think. 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just put that disclaimer.
Your teammate in it is an African and a woman, so I mean that checks 2 boxes right there, right?
Oh, calm the hell down.
It'll be all good.
Just put the disclaimer, like the same one that Disney puts up. Like this was made at a different time. Like this doesn't, replicate our current, Capcom's views on yada 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 yada. Like they always
No,
do.
but go play the first 20 minutes of the game, and you could see. I could see how this could be construed, but it's not. I don't think. I think the intent has a lot to do with it, and Capcom was not trying to go out of their way to make fucking Africans seem like fucking whatever.
I think RGT made a good point today in his video about it. He said, "Well, Resident Evil 4, you're in a Spanish town and you're killing all these Spanish people, stereotypical Spanish people.
Right.
Is that racist? No,
Sean,
no, that's fine.
It's okay. It's okay to kill white people. Fucking fuck white people.
They are white, they're Spanish.
Hold on a second. These people in both games, 4 and 5, the people in these villages and these tribes or towns, they're infected with the T virus or
they're zombies.
virus. They're not human beings at that point. They're legit monsters.
Yeah.
And it's a
You
game.
You
It's a
can't
game.
do that though. That's the whole thing, dude. It's fucking
No.
welcome to 20.
No,
what
it was-
year is it? 25.
It was somebody that shouldn't have a job at IGN, bored, and needed 8 minutes of fucking video today, so that he could get a paycheck this week. That's about it.
It's
Oh,
just it's
Burn! What can I call racist this week? Burn.
fucking Captain Woke Police over here. No, if there's even companies are just so fucking walking on eggshells. If there's even a slight chance that it could be deemed fucking not cool, no, they're fucking hands off. They're just leaving it alone. That game definitely does need a remake because the way it was set up, it was just trash. I wasn't a fan of it.
Did you start the game before this article came out?
Yes.
Did you think of it as racist when you were playing it? Or did you just play it like think of it like just like a regular game, like a Resident Evil game?
Well, you know me. I'm the one here.
Don't you backtrack here.
I am here. I'm the one here to bring woke sensibilities to the game, to the show. So I was like this.
What the hell?
Definitely were
I was
not.
giving
You
it. I was
definitely
giving
were
it a
not.
side eye.
If that was really an issue, like a real issue
You
that
told
I'd
me you were playing it. I said I haven't played it. How is it? And you said, "Oh, it's pretty good." That's what you said.
I did not say
You
No
did not
mention of
say-
racist.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these
Not
apps.
say that.
Goodness.
Oh, it's pretty good,
Going on.
dude. That's not me. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. No, I did not say
said,
that.
I said, "Is that the shitty one or is 6 the shitty one?" And you were like, "No, it's pretty good."
I don't like the two people mechanic. I'm not a fan. But anyway,
You missed Pappas's graded games, Will, when you went to the
What?
bathroom.
I did.
Yeah.
You busting them out without me?
No,
Yeah,
That was
I
that was the first bathroom break.
James asked me what I would grab if the house was on fire. So I was thinking like logistically, like what could I actually practically grab and get, and then I was thinking financially to flip and then start over, So that's one of them. There.
God damn.
Yeah, so nice grade.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I
I
got
found
some
this I found this in Vegas at Press Start or whatever the hell.
Damn. Graded or just
No.
sealed?
No, I saw it sitting in the back. I saw a bunch of sealed games, and I was like, and it took them like 3 hours to price it for me. Finally, the guy was like $700. I was like, fine, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Goodness. 3 hours. Like, come on now.
And they're like, damn, he took it too quick. We should have priced it higher.
Yeah, they have like these 3 nerds on eBay, like looking at the past 25 years of like Lunar like sold. I'm just like, guys, like, come on, like it's just gonna
Get
sit
on
back
with
there.
it.
There's probably only like 2 in 25 years that were sold sealed, right?
I think something like that.
All right, guys, let's get into some of our segments here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Facebook post of the week.
Facebook Post of the Week.
Facebook post of the week comes out of the Game Junkies group. This is Jameson or Orgavan, a friend of mine. Well, it's official. I just got the weirdest local message ever. I don't think this will be beaten anytime soon. And he writes, I need to be honest. I want these, but I'm out of work right now. I held in some farts because I work in an office and the back pressure blew out my intents. I think it means intestines. The back pressure blew out my intestines. Would you please give me these for free? I'm going to adopt this this tactic. One out of 100 should fucking tick eventually. But ladies and gentlemen, that was this week.
It took me a minute for that one to really sink in. You know what I mean?
The intense. Man. I'll just fart. I don't know. What about you, Paps? Are you an office farter?
No, I try to fart in the men's room.
No, fucking. I'll crop dust an entire row of cubicles. Fuck that. But anyway.
I work in the wild. I mean, I have a bucket to piss in. It's all good.
You could blame it on the boiler.
He's farting in the boiler.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do this one real quick. This is the Rarity Report.
The Rarity Report.
I forgot to grab my Rarity Report game, but I know it off the top of my head. What about you guys?
Yelled at us to get it. You said,
What?
make sure
I
you
did.
get your. It was a separate message. Make sure you get your Rarity Report game.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, you're what's the word I'm looking for? Terrible co-hosts. I'm kidding.
I thought you were kicking. I thought you were going to kick me from the show tonight.
No.
Yeah, no. You
we
messaged me and you said when you asked me what my level of
Grumpiness.
grumpiness was. I was like, if I rate 10, he's going to say,
Sean.
"We don't want you on the show tonight."
Sean, I can't kick you. It's not up to me. It's not. It's as it's up to our people. So we're you guys poll. Should we kick Sean from the show?
Blow him off the island, Survivor.
It's not up to me, Sean. I can't kick you off the show. You are you're a part of my heart, and if you went away, there would be a hole in my heart. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Keep going. I like it. Keep going.
It's up to my girlfriend. Oh shit, you're gone.
You're done.
You know what? For what I was about to say, and then you brought her into that right there. I can't say what I was going to say. My comedy flows.
Sean replaced by Sean.
Sean.
Fucking Sean Wook 2.0. Who wants to go first? Who's got something for the? Oh, I guess it's me. Like I said, I didn't bring mine, but I found this little tidbit out on accident because I was looking for. I cashed in my PlayStation Stars points. I had $10. It's like shit. Let's go. And I was just scrolling through games, see what I could buy, and I discovered this. Tormented Souls, not available for purchase. Now, everyone knows the quickest way to make a video game, a physical game, recent game, jump up in price is to remove it from its digital platform. Now, this game is still available on Steam and Xbox, but why would they remove it from PS4, especially when there's a part 2 coming out soon, from what I hear? But based on this alone...
Update on that. I did notice yesterday that the release date for Tormented Souls 2 now has that placeholder date of December 31st. Yeah.
Maybe there's something going on there. But Tormented Souls 2, it's a throwback survival horror game. And it's fun. It's fucking great. And guess what? Boobies in the first 5 minutes. Woo! So that's always a plus.
Hey, you better watch yourself there.
Those boobies have been checked by Sweet Baby Inc. and they say, all right. But no, it's a good game. It's a fun game. I actually played it. Oh, having a Pappas. And it's been delisted from the PS4 store for whatever reason. So I'm gonna ring the alarm bells. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah, it's possible.
We do speculating here on the show. It's part of our charm. So I would say go grab one while you can, or if you can. They're still available cheap everywhere physically.
And I don't know if they're still doing it, but I know Will's favorite company, VGP, was doing. If you pre-order the second one, they'll give you the first one for free. I don't know if they're still doing that, but there was a point in time when they were doing that. So
yeah, go ahead and pre-order it. You never know when you're gonna get fucking pre-orders or fucking. I think they're. You all these people saying fucking graded games are a sham. Fucking pre-orders is the biggest fucking scam that the fucking video game industry has ever pulled.
I haven't pre-ordered shit unless it's like a collector's, a long time.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of pre-orders. I learned my lesson the first time, but anyway, my pick for the Rarity Report: Tormented Souls. Great game, even if it doesn't go through the roof. Great game, worth it. Grab it. If it does go through the roof, boom, there you go. All right,
those who do pre-order, what do you think the longest game you've been waiting for in a pre-order for this?
It's like 5. I have literally 5 games tied up because that damn Enclave HD game that just got released for a limited run. There's like 5 games in that order that I need to message them because I still haven't got those games. Gotcha. That's probably the longest one I've had so far.
Mine is Paprium for the Sega Genesis. No, for the Sega Genesis.
How long has that been?
That's going on about 3 or 4 years now.
Is it Kickstarter?
No. Supposedly, there's a big story behind it. The people pre-ordered it about 10 years ago, and it took about 10 years for people to get their copies. It finally came out. So when it came out, that's when I ordered it on the website. And I was like, okay, cool. I don't have to wait. And I ordered it, and then I never heard anything back. and like the guy shut his website down. He moved it to a different website, and then about a year or two later, that's when he put up the PS5 version on Kickstarter.
Yeah, that's the one I got. Yeah.
And I fell for it again, and I pre-ordered the PS5. The guy's a nut job. The guy's a complete nut job.
The nut jobs are the one pre-ordering this shit.
I think GameSack did like a expo, like a whole retrospective on like the whole story of the Paprium Sega Genesis cartridge.
I lied. So because you brought I said Kickstarter, I brought up Indiegogo. That's another.
Oh, that
like,
one.
So these damn kit. Yeah, that one. Arcade Distillery, whatever, limited editions. I pre-ordered this February 12th, 2021.
Yeah,
and it's supposed to be like a combo pack, so you're supposed to get both
games.
Yeah, both games. Estimated delivery time was October 2021. Nothing. And like if you go to the campaign now, it's like been under review. They sent a digital code for the game, but no, I want my physical shit. Like or refund my shit.
Yeah, it's like the only digital games I have.
I don't know if you can see it because it's bright, but
yeah, I remember. Yeah,
those two games there. They're supposed to be 1,000 copies each. Nothing. Ghosted. We try to like a few of us on X will try to fucking call them out and shit. And like, wait, there's been no updates. Like, what the hell's going on? But
the segment formerly known as the Rarity Report is now the shit I don't got on pre-order yet report. So.
Sorry,
focus, gentlemen.
Yeah, on to that.
All right, James. No, I don't care. This one's a Rarity Report. It is also one of my pickups this week, but it's Minibo Day 1 edition. A walk through life.
Bring it closer. I want to see them freaking radish pubes. Come on, Lef. There we go. What the hell is going on there? Radish pubes. The fucking game.
So this is a PS4 game that is exclusive to one store in Spain. And their website, I tried to order it on their website, and you can't order it from their website if you live in the United States. So you got to find it somehow. And I found mine on eBay, thank God. But good luck finding it, unless you know somebody from Spain.
There
you go.
Okay.
What?
No.
What?
I'm sorry.
Pubes. There you go.
Oh, gee, let's.
So my Rarity Report is Ray Gigant for the PS Vita.
Oh, nice.
This
I read that totally wrong. I thought that said gay. I thought that said gay rants.
What?
Dyslexic ass. So Ray Gigant, it was a limited run release done by published by Bandai Namco. But this one it jumped up real quick recently. I'm not for sure why. It was hovering around like $60 to $70. Now it's anywhere from like 110 and up, depending how you get it. But obviously Vita's kind of been on the rise. So I mean, if you're collecting for Vita, I feel sorry for you. No shots at you, AJ.
AJ.
But yes, Ray Gigant is one to kind of look out for. So if you can find it definitely cheap, grab that one. It's kind of a what is it, like an action like I can't think of the damn word for it. So yeah, go check it out. Go look at some reviews on it.
Action RPG.
Yeah, RPG, but
action adventure.
It's has some weird shit in it, like a novel-ish, and it's not my type of game, but people somewhat like it. It has don't have the best reviews.
Action and novel don't go together.
No.
All right, Michael, what do you got?
Maybe that's why it's special.
Well,
action novel. What are you talking about? There you go.
Let the man do his thing.
Go for it, Michael.
You guys like them. You guys like them a little thick, right?
I like them hard.
I
Chubby
don't
like
know
him
what
rock
you're
hard.
talking about.
Well, listen,
I think
boys,
of The Rock when I fucking think of a hard penis.
listen,
Just stop it.
little boys like them thick. Okay. Now this is the third game in the trilogy, and the first game is going up slower than the second. The second game went exponentially high in terms of pricing on eBay and Amazon for both Switch and PS4. So I am convinced in the next 3 to 5 months, once stock completely does run out, that this little lady is going to go
Oh yeah.
up in value.
Mhm.
This is
Probably.
Atelier Riser 3. She got a little thicker. She's been eating the Twinkies.
Jesus Christ, man.
And right now it's still around $60 on Amazon, but like, well, you guys can check back in with me in like 2 or 3 months. I'm pretty sure this one's gonna go up. And since I'm a guest and Will already told me that I have two, anything that looks like this that's retro, you buy. Anything that looks like this.
There we go.
all of this, you want to buy.
Yes. You know,
What's
I tried
that?
to bring this up last week, but I got distracted. Dragon Ball games.
Dragon
But
Ball.
like the older ones, because they're more limited. They're scarcer. This one you can get for a good price, even sealed. This is a DS Dragon Ball Origins 2. You can get this sealed on eBay for like $60-$70.
Wait, is that Little Boy Goku stories?
Yeah, this is original Dragon Ball storyline for
God
DS.
damn it! I might have to get a fucking.
You can get one sealed for like $60. There's the first one too. But these are actually really fun. They're
Dragon
like
Ball
2D
Origins.
action. Yeah, for DS.
I got my pen. I'm always here taking notes. So here we go.
But rest in peace to Sensei. So
Yes. Rest in peace to
I'll-
Akira Toriyama.
You guys think that those games are going to go up in value. So, I mean, what do you think about that, James?
Dragon Ball? No, not at all.
I agree with you.
Not at all.
Yes. That's okay.
it's all right.
It's
I
all
will
right.
tell you that that Atelier game, that is one of the few games I have in my collection that is sealed.
And that
Open it.
you'll
You're
ruin
trying to
that. You'll
avoid the
ruin that
temptation.
soon enough.
No, I have one open, but I have the big collector's edition.
Nice.
I hate that damn box.
No, but
It's
seriously,
I know.
speaking about Dragon Ball games, or anything with by Akira Toriyama, Blue Dragon. What was the other one?
A Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest, Blue Dragon, and then this guy.
Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
Chrono Trigger has always been a freaking. It's always been a banger, though, dude.
Yeah.
I don't. I think
and then
they'll
we
take
got
a temporary
Sandland.
spike, but you got what now?
Sandland is coming out for PS5.
Yeah.
It was
It's coming out.
his first manga or his second manga after Dr. Slump or Aral or whatever. And it's finally getting like an adaptation to a game, and that's like he pretty much finished that project before he was supposed to get surgery. And then I don't know if we don't really know details on what happened there, but I'm excited for that.
So is that his last game, roughly? You
Yeah.
think? Yeah. So that I can see.
I don't know what he's working on with Bandai Namco before then, because like Sparking's coming out, the new
Yeah,
Budokai,
That's
and then Xenoverse 3 has always been like somewhere in the whisper. So I don't know if he touched that stuff.
gotcha.
And they just announced it comes out real soon, a PS5 version of Xenoverse 2.
Yeah.
That's coming
Nice.
out very soon. It's real cheap too.
Pretty
It's
cheap.
like
Yeah, $20.
$23 or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like that upgrade should just be. I mean, I bought the damn game 3 times already. Like, I feel like that upgrade should just be free, but whatever.
Yeah, he's just,
at one point, the Switch version was actually worth a couple dollars, and then it's
Can I show you guys a really cool Switch version of that I have
please do.
Yeah.
that you may not have seen before? Okay.
Go for it. This is a video game program, after all.
And James, you can't jump on the bandwagon just because it's his last game and say, "Oh, yeah, that was one to go."
Oh no, it's PS5. I gotta get it. I mean, it's PS5.
I've only seen this version a few times. I think it was a PAL. It's a PAL version.
Okay.
It's a big box. It's the Capsule Corp edition. It comes with Joy-Con covers that have like Goku and Gohan on it, like the art.
Oh no shit. Are they stickers or are they?
No. They're like sleeves. They're not stickers.
Oh,
They're
cool.
protectors. Yeah,
That's
sorry.
neat.
It's like what is it? I don't know.
So do they go over the shit or do they replace the shit?
So they go over the no, they don't replace it. It's just it's they call it
Okay,
protective
so
covers on it.
I got you.
Yeah, but
it's
I
like a
haven't really
Joy-Con
seen this
condom.
around, but
What's that? Yeah, I haven't seen that either. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. Yeah.
yeah.
All our PAL fans are salivating right now.
Well, they will be in about 6 hours when they wake up. All right,
Bloody
guys,
fucking hell! I got to get that fucking junkie drunk with it. He could do it in that.
that was like a cross of fucking Scottish, German, and fucking I don't know what the fuck. Jesus. All right, boys.
I was playing Final Fantasy all day, and that fucking cat has a Scottish accent. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is package time.
It's package time!
This is the part of the show where we show off our recent pickups, gets, grabs, whatever the hell you want to call it. So,
Well, didn't you already show the package?
oh no, I showed Cherry's package time.
Oh, okay. Cherry got the package.
And did James even show a rarity? I don't think so.
Yeah, he did. He showed a beta game.
Oh, that's
Ray
right.
got yeah.
I kept thinking about Gay Rant.
Man, you just you did that ice that host ice of yours gets keep thinner and thinner and shit. I never thought of kicking you off until now, but no, I think I'm gonna run with this shit.
Once you break the glass, man.
All right, who wants to go first?
I'll
Nobody?
go first here.
All right, here we go. This is James.
So I'm not gonna show my pickups because you have to wait for the video for that one. But I will show
Fucking
this.
asshole.
I hate you, James.
I will show this. This is something. This was a pre-order bonus. If you pre-ordered this game back in the day, I don't know. I think it might have been GameCo or EB Games that had this available. But when you pre-ordered this game, it came with this pretty cool sleeve. Very hard to find. I'm not sure how many was made, but it is 50 cent bulletproof for the PS2.
Oh,
it comes with the bulletproof vest.
Nice.
Yeah, so if you got the Xbox version or the PS2, I want to say it came with either one. But yeah, the vest, the bulletproof vest that covers the game is pretty hard to find. I'm a huge, obviously, 50 Cent fan, so definitely glad to have this in my collection.
That is fucking rad. I've seen
Nice.
that. I've seen that around.
Very
Is
cool.
it made like is it like koozie material? Like
it's kind of like
blueprint?
yeah, and it has like Velcro straps. It looks like literally like a bulletproof vest. So
Can you?
You're
can you put it
ruining
on?
the Velcro.
I know,
You-
right?
Is there an infant around the house you can slap that on?
Yeah, exactly. I think if I had like a dog or something, that might it would work for a dog. But poodle.
Clayton
yeah.
got that. Clayton got that Yorkie.
Yeah, Clayton got a fucking.
There you go. That would definitely fit a Yorkie.
Mm. I'd shoot the Yorkie in the head. I don't. I'm sorry. My ex had one, and he used to piss all over my subwoofer. And I hated the thing, so I just equate all fucking Yorkies. So I apologize. Nothing against dogs. He's just that specific dog. I don't judge all Yorkies based on the misbehavior of this one Yorkie, which I fucking hated. But anyway, disclaimer.
And that is it for my package time.
How many copies of that do you have?
Shit, just one now.
Just one now. Why?
Yeah, just one now.
Am I gonna buy
You
another one?
Filthy reselling motherfucker.
You just got one.
All right, I'm gonna go real quick because I gotta use the men's room again. But I got
Christ,
this.
Will.
Yeah, I know. Dude, once you open the freaking faucet, you can't. Once you open it, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I got this.
Your penis.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? I'm not going to break the seal, honey. This is Deception 4 Nightmare Princess. I got the Deception 4 something I can't remember what it's called on PS3.
Blood ties.
Thank you. Blood Ties. From what I understand, the difference between that one and this one is from the perspective of a different character. and basically you just go around the house and you just you set traps and you try and fuck people up. I'm a big fan of the PS3 one, so I have no doubt I'm gonna be a fan of this one. It's a semi-banger, I'd say. It's about $50-$60 game. But yeah, there it is. This is Deception 4 Blood Ties.
Nice.
I think the Vita version's worth a lot of money, isn't it?
Yeah, well, what Vita isn't worth a lot of money?
Yeah, they're all.
I'm waiting for Vita to get to the highest price before I actually start collecting Vita. I told myself that.
That sounds about right.
I this is for you, Sean. Your fortune cookie says you're financially irresponsible. I got this. There's a card, Bear Walker. This is from Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. I don't know if you can see that, 48/50. But I didn't just get a card. Well, actually, I didn't get either of these. This was my girlfriend's shit, but her stuff is my shit. So it's all the same.
Nice.
Kill the Justice
cool.
League skateboard deck. 1 of 50, boys and girls.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Nice.
It is still wrapped in plastic. I have not gotten the mounting hardware for the wall yet, and I can't figure out where the fuck I'm gonna put it. And that's half the problem. But yeah, I'm stoked on this. My girlfriend and I are big fans of the Harley Quinn character. So
You're not gonna do any nose grinds on that thing? What's up?
no, dude. I got a skateboard. I got a skate. Well, my son's skating skateboard, but I bought my son a skateboard for his birthday. He's like, Dad, teach me some shit. I was like, all right, we take him out in the parking lot. Day one, right after he came in, he breaks his arm. So the damn thing's been collecting dust ever since. But yeah, I'm really happy with this thing. I can't wait to put it on the wall. Is it mine? Is it not mine? No, it technically is not mine. But you know what? Mi casa, her casa, my casa. So there we go.
Yeah, still.
It is a pretty board. It is a pretty board.
A pretty board. And yeah, that's it for me.
Nice.
I'm kidding. I got one more fucking piece of shit. Here it is. Dragon Ball Ultimate Battle 22. Yes, I finally went out and I got
Look at you.
a graded game. 9.6, 8++. Man, this thing, I posted this on Facebook and the haters came out.
The haters
No.
came out. They came out of the woodwork.
It's not a reprint. There's no.
Well, I'm part of a
Well,
group that sent them all to Will.
That's a Black Label first print, it looks like.
Well, yeah. Well, some guy saying this came out in America in 2003, but some dickhead on Facebook saying, well, it came out in Japan in 1996 and PAL. So yeah, that's a reprint.
Second print in Japan.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's the best.
See, Pappas has the original first print. See?
No, PlayStation for the Family is greatest hits Japanese.
It's called For the Family. I've seen the best, but I've
Yeah,
never
look,
seen For the
PlayStation,
Family.
the best for family.
Oh, the best. There we go.
Mm.
But no,
But
I'm happy with this thing.
Same
It's my
artwork
first.
on the back, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
not at all.
Yeah, I love
Did
Japanese.
you send it in and get it graded in? Or did you buy it graded?
I bought this graded. The price was right. I got it for half of what it's price charting for. So the rub there is you get a deal, but at the same time you ruin the fucking price of the value of the game. So it is what it is. Yeah, 9.6, 8++.
That's pretty nice.
My first graded game. I am very happy with this thing.
Nice, man.
For those of you who want to argue grading is a scam, no. What WADA and Heritage had going on, if Carl Jobst, the video game journalist, is to be believed, that is a scam. But you can't argue with that grade. It's not a scam.
Well, I'm glad you didn't get WADA. You got CGC.
Yeah, same here.
There you go.
Hey, screw you.
I know. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was like,
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I wasn't gonna.
You better rip that open and send that over.
But nice thing about WADA and CGC is they pretty much have like a similar grading scale, except CGC sticks a 9.9 in there, which is like doesn't make sense. I mean, 9.9 to me is basically 10.
Didn't CGC like buy part of WADA? Or
No,
the other grading code. What's the other
VG
grading?
VG.
No, Heritage, the auction house owns it.
No. There's there's
PGA.
CGC, there's WADA.
Yeah,
Isn't there another?
VGA.
VGA.
Yeah, didn't they partner? Like, once all the scandal stuff started coming out, didn't they kind of like take WADA over or something like that? Like now?
Not that I know.
That's,
No.
that's what I mean.
I don't know.
I don't care enough.
All right, Pappas. you ready?
Gradings for comics and baseball cards and coins. There you go, done.
Dude,
Copy
wait.
already.
And your
Grading
homework.
is for collectibles.
Right.
Oh, and collectibles. So
It's a
you can
game.
go later.
All right,
It's
so
meant.
go,
It's meant to be played.
go grade your fucking Monopoly board game. Then it's a fucking game. Don't play.
People do that. People do that too.
I know they're psychos.
Oh. There you go, Sean. You tell us what's right and wrong. All right, you are the authority.
I am the authority. I'm very happy that you got your game though.
No, you're not. You fucking,
I am.
you're over there fucking. You go in your backyard and you punch sandbags. I know you. I'm kidding.
No, I.
Damn,
I
there's a lot of interfiction here on the show.
No, we were talking about before the show. I punch wild turkeys because there's turkeys all over the fucking place out here.
Jeez.
I'm taking over the goddamn place.
God.
All right, Michael Pappas,
My
what do you
turn?
got for us? Yes.
All right.
You
Well, I'm
got it.
happy James is joining me tonight on a PS2 kick.
Yes, sir.
I've been on an import kick. So I was watching Happy Console Gamer do his I Love JRPGs show, and he was doing a Fantasy Star stuff, which he does pretty often. And I realized that they remade Fantasy Star 1 and 2 on these Sega Ages collections in Japan.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh,
Very
love
nice.
it. Dude, the fucking condition on those is fucking
Pretty
It's
good, right?
insane.
shiny as fuck.
Yeah, and apparently there's some anime cutscenes and stuff and that I've never seen, and so I'm a big Fantasy Star guy too, so I wanted to pick these up. They weren't even that bad. I got both of them for 90 shipped, free shipping, so that's pretty good. That's like 45 each shipped.
Mhm.
And
Is that where
Go ahead.
from?
It's from Japan.
Oh, Surigaya?
No, this is eBay. Sorry, eBay.
Oh, eBay Japan. Or some
Yeah, no.
Japanese dude on eBay.
Some Japanese dude on
Okay.
on a .com eBay. Yeah,
Mhm.
not eBay.jp.
God damn it.
But I screwed up because I was cleaning up down here while I was listening, and they did say that one of these collections had the English translation on the discs, like in the game. But they were talking about another collection that came out for PS2 that was just the ports of the Sega Master System and the 3 Genesis games all on one disc, and those ports, it's all that collection has the English. So these actually don't have English. What I could do, since I have my PlayStation 2 is chipped, I could probably burn like the English patch on the ROM that's out, and then like throw that in sleeves in here. But I don't even think I'll go through that much trouble. If I want to play them, I'll probably wind up emulating them, which I really don't like doing. But it's cool to have these on the shelf. I'm happy to have them.
Is that other one that you were saying? Is that part of the Sega Ages collection also?
It is, yeah.
Because I have one or two of the Sega Ages ones, and I was like, man, I would love to get like all of them because they're all numbered and whatnot. But I don't know which ones have English and whatnot. So I have Space Harrier and have what is it, Mega Man? Is that
Rockman?
Rockman.
Yeah, Rock. Yeah, but that's not part of the Sega. Sorry, yeah, it's Capcom. No, I just have Space Harrier on the Sega Ages. Yeah,
I think there's like 10 or 12 of them, something like that.
Yeah, but they're neat. Did they come with the little cards inside for the they come with like a card that has holes in it, so you can put it into a binder.
So
something
cool.
like that.
Here it is. Look at that.
Yeah, little
Oh, that's
punch
cool.
out cards.
Nice.
Awesome. Really nice. And then on my what's it called? Morning of Akira Toriyama, and because I have a friend named Will who agrees with me that we need to
Yes.
celebrate in style.
Yes.
I got a full
This
Dragon
is fucking
Ball.
sick.
I got a full Dragon Ball Z set of every Dragon Ball PS2 game that imported in Japan. So we've got Infinite World. Well,
Mm.
I already had this game and it came with the lot. So we've got Infinite World. We've got Dragon Ball Sparking Meteor.
Oh my god.
We've got Dragon Ball Sparking Neo.
Mm.
We've got Dragon Ball Sparking, which is so these are the Budokai games 1 through 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we've got Dragon Ball Z 3
Mm.
and Dragon Ball Z 2
Mm-hmm.
and
Do you
Dragon
know
Ball
which?
Z.
Do you know which one those are supposed to be?
I think they were like remakes of like the Super Famicom games, but I mean,
But
they
I
look
can't read
they look pretty
Japanese.
like they look pretty like prehistoric PS2.
Mm.
Like,
Oh
there's
yeah.
not-
Yeah.
So I think it's the storylines from like the Super Buddha 10 games they had on Super Famicom, like redone in PS2.
Right.
And this one I don't know much about. I'm gonna check it out. It's another just Dragon Ball Z, but apparently it's a different game.
Isn't
Not
that a
sure.
card game? No, it's not a card game.
I mean, it
No.
may be.
Yeah, I know they snuck a couple card games. I think I have one for the Famicom that's like fucking like a card type game or something. It's stupid. I can't play them because they're in Japanese.
Yeah.
Can
Well,
you play any? Can you play any of those? Or are they all Japanese?
Well, these are all Japanese, but I've got my like similar to you. I've got my Ocean Blue PS2 back there, but it's also chipped, so I could play like.
No, I mean, like, are they? Do you need English for them?
Oh, these are if they're all fighters. No, I mean I've played a few of them emulated before in Japanese. It didn't seem to be a problem. Once I realized that circle is X and X is circle, like that's pretty much it.
Well, yeah, 3 of them are going to be the Tenkaichi games, which you say Sparking is Tenkaichi.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then there's just straight up Budokai.
Okay, so that's the other 3.
All right, so what else we got?
And then Infinite World.
Infinite World. You got one for Sagas in there?
And then is this Sagas?
That's probably it.
It's this because this is the only other one.
Sagas in the
But-
state had a white cover.
Actually, that's it looks like this. That's Super Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, that's Super Dragon Ball Z, right? Which I actually have the English version of. So I don't know if Sagas is in here. I may need to get Sagas as well if it's not.
I got Sagas for the GameCube a couple years ago, and it was sealed. Guess what I did with it?
Nice. Opened it.
Yeah.
You got herpes from a one-eyed hooker.
I
I don't know what that means. I just, all right. So is that all for Pappas?
Pretty much.
I love a fucking beautiful set.
the best time, right?
All right.
All right, I'll try to be a little bit more energetic today. Okay. Oh, Will just leaves. He's just like, fuck it. What if I just sat here in silence until Will came and then I started?
Exactly. Oh, you're back, Will. Up. Perfect time for the.
All right, I'm gonna start my. I'm just waiting for you. So I did venture the hour drive to GameStop this week. I was surprised that they had Final Fantasy 3 for the DS, a very clean copy.
Nice.
They only had 2 complete DS games, so this one was like $5, so I picked up Wreck-It Ralph.
Nice.
Why not?
Wreck it.
For the Switch, we got a super rare game, Orbital Bullet. I passed on this one when it was on pre-order, but I watched that new Metal Jesus video this week, and he talked about it, and he showed gameplay of it, and it was really cool. It's a 360-degree action platformer. So it's an action platformer, but like you're like going around a tower, like
Cool.
having to jump and all that stuff. So
Hmm.
I thought that looked really cool. It was very different. I got the new Opus game last week, and I didn't realize it was part of like a trilogy. So I got the collection, which has the first 2 games. I guess they're like
Nice.
visual novels, or they're supposed to be really good. Speaking of strictly limited, here's one that everyone has been waiting for quite a long time, but it's already at retail. The Legend of Steel Empire.
Yep. Nice.
I mean, I guess the version that Strictly Limited is coming out with has a different, maybe a different group of games on it or whatnot. But basically, like these are like old like Genesis shmups.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
At GameStop, I did find I did not have this in the collection. It was used, and that was the only Doom one I needed for the collection. Limited Run came in with Another Crusade. I don't know why I ordered this one. There was something about it. It's an RPG, but I remember there was a story about it that intrigued me because I remember at first saying I don't want this. It looked like shit, and it is what it is. And we'll laugh about it because I also got the PS5 version because I had to. But why did I get two? I don't know. It was so. Will got this last week, and I looked at the gameplay. I really liked it. Blue Fire.
Yep.
And from what I could see on eBay,
Nice.
there aren't very many on them on eBay that are complete. So maybe keep an eye on that.
Mm-hmm.
Also at GameStop, used Final Fantasy 15 Day 1 Edition.
You didn't have that
Cheap.
already?
No, it was cheap enough. No, I did not have that already. You'd be surprised what I don't have, Mike. My collection consists mostly of games like this. Arcade Zone.
I know. I know very well.
Tetris.
So I guess this just came out. This just came in today. It looks like it has knockoffs of like Pac-Man and Tetris and bowling. I don't know how they're not getting sued by that Pac-Man picture right there.
Yeah.
But oh, here we go. There's a banger. All
Nice.
All right.
Wait,
Now-
you should wait. Some things are
Man,
gonna drop, man.
I know. I don't wait. What's up with the collector's edition? They finally put PS5 on the box of the collector's edition, but there's no disc in the collector's edition.
Oh God.
Sony's terrible with
Steelbook.
that. All of them.
Yeah, but
Horizon,
the
God of
last
War.
the last 2 years it was a PS4 collector's edition, and they finally put PS5 on the box now, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, we got some more bangers. We'll wrap it up. Train Sim World 4.
Banger.
All right.
Hell yeah.
LGV Mediterranean.
I like how two train games come out the same day too.
The same day.
Yeah.
Emergency Call, the Attack Squad. And I thought this was weird. The back of it is completely blank. Look at that.
Misprint. It's worth $1 million.
It is.
You'll get it.
Garden Life, a cozy simulator.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nacon, known for making controllers, not games.
One of you guys told me that chick was hot. I can't remember.
That was me.
It wasn't.
Classified, France, 1944. Which,
It's a real-time strategy, I think.
yeah, real-time strategy. But for all those Team 17 people, they're part of it.
Team 17 is nice.
Here's another Crusade. So I don't, I don't know why I bought two copies.
We don't either.
This looks
I can tell you why.
Outcast, New Beginning. I guess this is the sequel from like an old PC game from like 1999. Like an
Yeah,
old world.
PS4 copy too. There was a PS4 version or a game of it.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah, I think I have it. I think so.
Of this one or
Of the first
original?
game. Yeah.
Because it says 1999 cult classic. So, PJ Masks, Power Heroes. I'm going to play this.
Your kids are going to love that.
Kids in your penis.
Here's one I can't play because there's no English. It's called Bar Nicky 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 Nicky.
What?
I don't.
That
It's called Bar Nicky Nicky Nicky
No.
Nicky. I don't know what that says. So bar something. I don't.
Don't ever try to tip Jeff.
I don't know.
Don't do that
I
ever.
don't know. Nicky 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 Nicky.
Stop it.
Tram Sim.
Okay.
Look
Look at all the
I was
trams.
when I opened it, I was hoping that M was an N.
Oh God.
For the PS2 from the lovely James Johnson, I got Sky Gunner.
Great
Now that is a banger.
very
pretty.
clean, nice copy of
Mhm.
Sky Gunner. Well, it's clean after I cleaned all the stickers off, you filthy bastard, James.
Yeah, there was like one sticker on there.
Oh,
and all the glue from the old. And then I picked up this one. I took a gamble on this one. I usually don't buy used games off of Amazon because they use stock photos. But there were only 3 copies on eBay, and they were all $100 to $120, depending on if it was sealed or open. It was like 3 or 4 copies. I said, well, that's crazy. So I found this copy on eBay. The guy said very, very clean, and it was like $40 or $45, and that is Data East Arcade Classics for the Wii. I guess it's on the rarer side. So
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for Magical Drop, so I had to
Yeah.
have it. I don't need. I have a full arcade machine of Heavy Barrel, so I really don't need that. But that's also in the kitchen, guys.
Bad Dudes is rad.
Bad dudes. Yeah.
I
Bad
was gonna
Dudes.
say, yeah.
Wasn't Ronald Reagan in that game?
Yes,
Yeah.
There you go. Little piece of video game.
it's a great game. That is and one of my best friends in the world. I saw him this week, and he's been holding on to this for like months for me. He picked me up a PlayStation coffee mug.
Aww.
Nice.
Yeah, so
It'd be nicer if he sprung for the goddamn analog sticks.
it's an OG controller.
I know. I'm kidding, dude. It's very nice. I like it.
Let me teach you something about PlayStation, boy.
Oh,
original controllers did not
my
have
God.
fucking sticks.
Oh, thank you. I never knew. All right, guys. This is the last segment of the night. This
I'm a horny boy.
No, I'm sorry. This is video game shit posting.
I'm a horny boy.
All right, here we go.
What was that again?
Did you? Oh, well, let me run it right back for you, real quick.
I'm a horny boy.
Someone asked me, are we gonna see Horny Boy again tonight? I was like, well, if the occasion calls. And it didn't, but you know what the fuck? Let's go. All right, let's see. What do we got for memes here? What is this? Oh, Hokage? Is there a Hokage here? It's pronounced Hokage. You done messed up, Hokage. Not really okay related with it. There we go. Oh, this is an oldie but a goodie. Me trying to download games on a shady website. Click here to come so hard you go into a coma. All right, what else we got? Yes, rare photo of Duke Nukem playing bass for Sting. I guess that's the wrestler Sting on the left.
Sting and Sting, man.
Yeah, look at that. That's fucking kind of weird. What else we got here? Okay, when you get up from the toilet after spending 49 minutes browsing eBay for retro games you can't afford.
That's how I am when I get off the couch on my stomach playing video games for 10 hours.
I told you not to tell people about that, Sean. Let's see what this is. Oh, Final Fantasy VII Masterpiece mod turns Aerith Gainsborough into Aerith Gainsborough.
Aerith Gainsborough.
Don't do that to my girl, yo.
Look at her, dude. She's buff. I can't see these, so I don't know what's coming up next. What is this? Oh, yes, this is a photo credit from Ass Crackham.
Crackham.
The other one's in here. They're supposed to be together. Here's the original photo. No, that's not it. God damn it. But yeah.
Turn into the rated R for it.
I actually snuck this one in. The world's largest emerald is up for auction. All right, here we go. See the line, Bart. If buying isn't owning, then pirating isn't stealing. Yay! What's this? Oh, this one's for you. I brought this one up for Pappas. How do you feel about using toys in the bedroom? Oh my God, I thought you never asked. Wee. Whee!
I sent that to my wife.
And how did that fare?
How'd that go?
work out?
Honestly, a lot of LMAO because she knows me, you know.
Great.
I would hope she knows you.
Well, like, you know what I.
She knows him in the biblical sense. Anyway, great. Here comes Sharon with her trophy husband. Hey, girl. Did I ever tell you about the time he platinum GTA 5?
Yes.
All right, let's see here. It's when 1:30 a.m. hits, and then they turn the lights on in the club. I think that's Ariana Grande on the left there.
Yeah.
That's Ariana Goro.
Let's see here. Activision Blizzard pays CEO Bobby Kotick over 60 times more than Nintendo's Shuntaro Furukawa.
Murica.
Being serious for a second, this is a perfect example of how Nintendo is able to allocate its resources appropriately. Rather than the CEO being paid an extra $152.5 million, the money can go towards what Nintendo has become known for: its lawsuits against gamers.
Activision. I'm still waiting for like a new Pitfall. I mean,
here on the PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast, we like to poke fun at ourselves. The new what?
I said a new Pitfall.
Oh. Let's see. This is. Here we go. Buys one graded games. Graded game collector. Yeah. Yeah, this one's for Sean. When people see my collection and think I'm rich, bro, I'm just irresponsible.
At least he's not in denial.
Here's Sean's fortune cookie. Right.
I had multiple comments this week of people going like, "You must have like a really, really good job," or like,
Yeah,
you don't show your collection, or this or that. Or
I've been waiting for them to be like, "What the fuck does this guy do? Is he a drug dealer?" I've been waiting for that. But we know you just spend your whole paycheck. We know you spend your whole paycheck on video games. So
yeah, that's it.
Here's if Japanese developer was making the Fable remake. Japanizing game. Bring.
Ultraman.
Well, let's see. What's this? Whoops! Looks like I downloaded the wrong Tomb Raider movie right here. God damn, that's gross. I'm not a fan of that. What's this? PS4 games. Jesus. I guess that's one way. She's got a PS3 game in her hand. That's the fucking funniest part. I don't know. I'm going to start posting.
Go back to that real quick. What does it say? Oh, okay.
Titanfall 2, Uncharted 4, Thief's End, Call of Duty, which is fucking stupid. What else we got here? Sorry, sweet baby. Abby isn't realistic. Women can't get this kind of muscle definition. Tiny willowy schoolgirls with no muscle can totally take on a muscle-bound Hulk twice their size.
I believe it.
What's this? Nintendo. We're losing so much money to emulators. Also Nintendo.
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Swimming in money.
Sean, you earned a new trophy. What's this? Harry is adjusting great to America. I don't understand why Snowboard Kids 2 is so cheap and Worms Armageddon's $200.
It's so true.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is in this week's edition of Video Game Shit.
I'm a horny boy.
Well, I guess that
Horny boy games.
Horny boy games with a Z.
Okay, there we go.
That guy's such a crock of shit.
We love all video game YouTubers here on the PlayStation.
I don't co-sign that shit.
God damn it, Sean.
Sponsored by Manscaped.
Yeah.
By what?
Manscaped.
Speaking of, yeah, dude, we're never getting any sponsors on this show.
AJ said he'd sponsor us.
AJ?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a joke. What? Anyway.
Before we let you go, guys, we gotta do this one for the games that have been delisted.
God damn, that's a bummer.
I feel like there should be more of the video where we actually show the fucking games that have been. I think that was a little early to premiere it.
I didn't think we were going to use that tonight. What's the delisted game of the week?
Tormented Souls, I guess.
Tormented Souls. There you go. Go out and buy it. Cold
Or
Steps.
Tokyo Jungle, if that's real. Tokyo Jungle is a great PS3 exclusive.
Beautiful game. It really is.
Yeah, I think the only way we can get that is through the PlayStation. I can't think of the name. The damn pack.
Greatest hits.
Yeah, PlayStation Network. Greatest.
PlayStation Network.
Greatest hits, yeah.
But Cold Step Saga,
that
Xbox 360 game. That one's fucking been flying through the roof lately. So if you can find that one, it's also not. Sean, I guess you told me it was not backwards compatible.
When you asked me about it, I did a simple Google search because I'm not familiar with the game, and it said it is impossible. It literally came up and it said it is impossible to play on the Series X. Meaning it's not backwards compatible. There's not a digital version on the Series X, so it's locked. It says it's locked on the 360.
Oh, those are the games that are gonna spike up in price if you can't play it. If it's only available in this one, yeah, that's the way to go.
Xbox is weird though because like the games that are spiking up are the backwards compatible ones. You know,
some of the JRPGs or the 360 ones are kind of going up, the physicals, but you can download like Blue Dragon. You can download for like $2, but like it's up at 40 now. And then Lost Odyssey, which is like a 4-disc.
Pain.
Pain.
Come get it. It's not delisted, but they have shut down the servers.
But the
maybe it is. I don't know.
No, you're right, Michael. Is the 360 store still up? I don't know. I don't have a 360.
I know. I think they shut that down.
Did they?
Yeah, from what I recall, the PS3 is the last of that generation.
That era, yeah.
And it's fucking on. It's on one leg, and it's a shaky leg. Fucking kill it. So I can sell these fuckers and buy more PS4 games.
I was perusing it yesterday. God, it's painful to go through that thing.
It's terrible.
Wow, it's so slow.
Yeah.
But it's a lame horse. But at any rate, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. This has been episode 23 with Michael Pappas. Michael, thank you for coming on.
Why do you sound like an NPR host right now?
Because I'm trying for that job. This is basic. You listen to NPR like you know what the fuck NPR is.
I work in a lot of fucking liberals' houses. I got to listen to that shit when I'm in their basements. Yeah.
Oh my god, my right wing sensibilities are offended. Who's the snowflake now? But anyway,
I run out. I fucking crack open a Budweiser. No, I can't even crack open a Budweiser anymore.
But anyway, I believe it's a woman's right to choose. So.
What?
It's a woman's right to choose. But anyway, this has been episode. Her boyfriend, I don't know, fucking nail color.
The casket she's gonna put.
What the hell she wants to do with her body?
Fucking stupid bitches.
You're forcing my political hand now, son. This is PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast, episode 23 with Michael Pappas. Michael, before we go and say goodnight, anything you want to plug? Anything you want to let us know about what you got going on?
No, not much. just being a dad, learning how to be a dad. You can find me at the Pop Culture Hour group on Facebook, and I'm hanging out on all the Ain't Dead groups, the many Ain't Dead groups.
Yeah.
Right. As well.
In the deepest, darkest corners.
Hey,
we find you.
Michael Pappas, recent inductee into the the Lego Dick Building Group. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. I'm honored.
Yeah. We keep you up all night with our incestuous texts.
Bing! You got that shit on mute. Just
no, that's on mute. I mean, you guys are tagging me and shit, trying to get my attention. I can check it. You just gotta be
good man. You gotta put it on mute because my phone be blowing up.
Every post I'm making, I'm tagging James and Pappas from here.
Did you order the Optimus Prime fucking Target exclusive that I sent you the other day?
I did not.
It's probably sold out by now.
Yeah, I know. But
you're not a Transformers collector. You suck.
No, I am. I'm just there's
excuses. What did I say the other day? Everyone's got them. They're like assholes.
I was going to, but then I was being a responsible parent and adult. But there's other Optimus Primes that are in higher priority that I still don't have. So I was doing that methodology in my brain.
Well, wasn't it like $30?
Yeah, but $30 will buy you 25 pack diapers,
Yo, fucking cloth fucking diapers. Throw that shit.
Jesus Christ.
They use that for 103,000 years.
To wrap up the show. We're going about diapers.
I'll just say this. I'm also Transformers snob, and like the mold isn't really a great mold. The new Hasbro shelf stuff is, really cheap these days. So I'm on the Masterpiece and the third parties and the HasLab.
Last time I'm looking out for you.
Please don't be offended by that, please. I really appreciated
it. I ordered 5 of them, so I'm good to go.
The best mold can be found in Sean's underpants. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook. Check me out on Will Ain't Dead. Check James out on PlayStation Ain't Dead on, what is it? Instagram.
IG, yep.
Yeah, Sean's on there. BOW77 on Instagram. Is that you?
Bow477.
Bow. Okay. Post something on there, Sean.
I post. I post things.
Don't know what that means.
You'll have to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, thanks for watching.
And thank you for our NPR episode. It's very nice.
We'll catch you guys on the next one. Good night, everybody.
See you guys.